Welcome to another episode of Game Time PATV. I'm Jeff Kolb. Last week, James Buchanan shocked the world, beating Camp Hill to break its 20-game losing streak. Tonight, they came home to face off with Waynesboro to do something else they hadn't done in quite a while, move above 500. Rocket Stadium played host to some great-smelling concessions. JB had its eye on the Indians, though, and it showed. After forcing a fumble on Waynesboro's opening possession, Brady Hornbaker busts through the Indian defense. He sprints 65 yards to the house. That got the Rocket Midgets riled up in a hurry. Waynesboro would knot things up, though. Nathan Toney heaves downfield, and Matt Peck reels it in. That was part of a 14-play, 66-yard Indian drive that culminated in this Brett Mond TD rush. The score wouldn't be tied long. On the ensuing kickoff, Shamar Pates eventually corrals the squib kick, then plays catch me if you can with the Waynesboro special teams unit. But this game wouldn't end with a tackle. Pates shakes free of Alex Klein, cuts back to the left, and it was off to the races from there. 79 yards to the end zone. JB led 14-7 at half. The Rockets kept the momentum going in the third quarter. It's Hornbaker again with the TD run, this time from just 4 yards out. And here's something the Rocket cheerleaders haven't had to do in a while. That's right, girls, 21 push-ups. Fourth quarter now, Indians still chasing a pair of touchdowns, and this play wouldn't help their cause. Tony's pass pops in and out of his receiver's hands, and look who eats it up. That's right, Pates was a hungry man. He scampers well into the red zone. A few plays later, Hornbaker punches in his third touchdown of the night. Word on the street is he's got a huge truck. He certainly had a huge night tonight. Rockets take a knee for a 27-7 win. Pates gets that victory lift. I caught up with him and Hornbaker afterwards.
Starting with you, Brady. Obviously, last year you missed with an injury. What does it feel like to come back and not just that, but start 2-1 and have a night like you did tonight?
Feels pretty good. That's all I can say. Pretty much.
Yeah, how jacked up are you to see your team just, be successful in all different aspects of the game on a night like tonight?
Yeah, it was. It's all a team effort. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy the way we came out and played. So we'll get at it Monday again.
Shamar, I think, 3 picks again tonight, something like that too. Just talk about your defense and the team being able to come up and get a win here tonight. How rewarding is that?
It's a great reward because I remember from the beginning of the season I said I would like these seniors to get a couple of wins, and now that we're doing it, it just feels great to do that.
How big is it to do this at home in front of these Rocket fans?
That's what we've been talking about all week. You guys are going to feel more satisfaction coming out here and doing it in front of your own home fans with more of them, and they fed off the crowd the second half. They made plays, you saw that, and just, great victory for us.
Checking out other action around Franklin and Fulton counties, Chambersburg comes through with a 23-20 win over Central Dauphin, snapping an 18-game losing streak against the Rams. Ryan Martin threw for 160 yards and a pair of touchdowns for the Trojans, and Jamal Pickett was back in action, racking up 65 yards on the ground. Shippensburg got some breathing room after last week's overtime thriller, shutting down West Perry 21-zip. Dylan Herb found the end zone, and William Burt went for 136 yards of rushing. And Greencastle lost in double overtime to Gettysburg. David Woody punched in a pair of touchdowns on another 100-yard effort, but Warrior QB Jesse Stout wreaked enough havoc to get Gettysburg its first win of the fall. That's a wrap for this episode of Game Time PATV. I'm Jeff Kolb. We'll see you next Friday.